What's going on, everybody? Guava, how we doing? How's everybody doing in the Greenhouse Lounge tonight? I just want to holler at y'all real quick. I'm going to stay on top of it because we can talk about problems all day. We can talk about problems till we blue in the face. But if we don't discuss solutions, then what are we talking about? So I'm going to just throw something out that I do on the regular. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to figure out where else I can put it. That's what made me do this video in the first place. Who said that? Thank you, Darnell. Thank you. Darrell, I'm sorry. What's up, Rich? What's going on, man? Guava, everybody. Guava, guava. I just wanted to, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Listen, last night I was a little heated up, and I get it, you know. Sometimes you just feel like you feel frustrated because you don't know what to do. You don't know what's your next move. What's up, Night Nurse? How you doing? Hey, Deborah Ramirez. Deborah Ramirez. It's on its way. Forgot to email you. Hey, what's up, Earl K? What's up, Caribbean House? Hey, Myra McLean. Guava. Guava, my sister. I wanted to talk about, because I want to come in, whip it, and go. What does guava mean in this context? Guava means exactly what it means every time. Welcome. We love you. Peace. It's like aloha. Here in the Greenhouse Lounge, guava means, you know, exactly that. It's all peace and blessings. So, this is what I want to talk to you guys about. We got an energy crisis coming up. And y'all know this. I ain't going to get all into the news footage and all of that. Okay? Guava, unicorn lady. We got an energy crisis already hitting us with fuel. So what I want to talk about, let me scoot back so I want that in the picture. What I want to talk about, thank you, Alex, thank you. Just normal stuff that we should be doing every day that we don't normally think about. When we clean our yards up, when we get our yards together, and we start pulling up twigs and branches and leaves and all of this stuff, before you go put that stuff on the curb so the garbage man can get it, before you go bagging it up, with the way the world is right now, you better hold on to it. Guava, spiritual brilliance. Welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge. You better bag it up and put it to the side. This is what I do. The reason I'm doing this video, because I'm telling you something I do. I literally, if you have a pickup truck or you have a trailer, or, you know, a small trailer or something that you could just quickly, easily hook up to your vehicle, I tell you, go out. Everybody is setting out their wood. Everybody get trees chopped down. They get bushes chopped down. And it's always some big limbs and branches and 2x4s everywhere in the city. You don't have to go looking for them. You could drive 2 blocks, and no matter where you live, and you're gonna find all kinds of wood products. Old tables. I know this sound crazy. And the only reason it sound crazy is because it is crazy. So if you run up on some wood, or you got a neighbor that's having trees chopped down, you might want to go ask your neighbor. And if you don't, in my situation, I don't necessarily converse with certain neighbors around here. I talk to the tree trimmer. If the tree trimmer is chopping down a tree in somebody's yard, I will talk to them and say, hey, you know, when you're done with that, before you chip it all up, you can come and drop it off at my house. And I give them my address. You know what you just did? You just saved them fuel for running their chipper on their truck. You just saved them from having to go pay to dump all of that stuff. You just saved them all kind of money. They can go on vacation now. So what you do is that smoke getting me all day. I've had this all day burning, and now it switches gears. You can tell them drop that off at your house. Next thing you know, you got free firewood. You get you a good sharp axe or a wood splitter. I got a wood splitter. I mean, I got axes and wood splitters because when it come down to it, swinging an axe all day, sometime ain't gonna cut it. But my wood splitter works off my solar power generator. I'll be out here on the island splitting wood. I got split wood in there right now. So the reason I'm burning my wood now, some of this wood now, is because I needed to burn a lot of brush. So I had to use a little bit of my wood. But the reason I'm doing this is because with this energy crisis, you're going to need a source of power, a source of energy. How is the fire going to create useful energy, though? I'm going to have you Google that one, okay? Because if you don't know how powerful fire is, a source of it, fire is the main source of energy. I'm going to have you Google that one, okay? Because you don't need propane, you don't need gasoline, you don't need any of those flammable liquids if you got wood. We've been burning wood since we was cavemen. That's how you cook. That's how you do everything. That's how you stay warm. See, I understand the reason I'm here tonight. See, at first I'm like, should I even do this video? But you made it perfectly clear to me that some people just need to hear this because it's a lot of younger people in here. They've never been in a house with a wood burning fireplace. They've never watched slow pit cook, smoke, barbecue be cooked. They just know how to pay for it and order it. They don't know how it's done. This is everything. When you go get you a good grade of wood, that's how you gonna cook. That's how your family gonna stay warm. That's everything. That's how you gonna smoke your food to preserve your food by smoking it. If you don't know what source or why fire is a good source of energy, see, you're thinking of energy on a electrical basis, and that's the world we live in now. That's where we messing up. This is the main energy source right here. We can do without every other source of energy as long as we got this. Because even this smoke gets filtered through the trees without polluting the air. Wood is one of the greatest sources of everything because if you leave this same wood out in your yard, it will slowly sink right back into the earth and feed every tree and plant around it. It'll even feed every insect out here living. So it's not just a source of heat. It's not just a source of power. It's also a source of food because it becomes nutrients for this planet and your garden. I try to store up and stock up as much wood as I can. Think about this. It's the easiest thing you could possibly do, and it won't cost you a dime. It'll cost you a little bit, a couple of scratches on your hand, a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears chopping it up. But I promise you, while your back is hurting, thank you for that, Earl K, and the ash for your garden. You can use the ash to start other fires. You can use the ash to feed your garden. You can use the ash to wash up with. It's an all-around perfect energy product. Some of your ladies, some of your cosmetics got wood ash in it, especially for cleaning your face and cleaning your right. And biochar. Thank you. Biochar is there to help filter your water. Biochar is also when you get poisoned. This is all just wood. Listen, that's why it's so magical to me. I want to put this down in here too. That's why it's so magical, because you also eat biochar when you got poison. If you ate something you ain't had no business doing, biochar. That's why I got wood all around my island, all around my whole island, everywhere behind things. You can't even really see it. But I'm telling you, I keep wood everywhere. So everybody is so interested in going out and buy propane. And the first thing everybody asks me, Led, how much propane should I have? I got propane, but that's luxury. That's a luxury that you can't afford to just go blowing that and wasting it. And there's people out there that go and buy a lot of propane. For the life of me, I'm always like, for what? When there's constant renewable energy right here. If you go plant bamboo, if you plant bamboo, bamboo lumber, not only can you build literally a fortress because it's one of the most durable, strongest woods on the planet, not only can you build with bamboo, bamboo burn like doggone, uh, um, what's that? I'm trying to think of that one, the hardwood. But you get what I'm saying? It burns like a hardwood. It burns slow and it burns hard. Man, I'm telling you, plant you a little bamboo. If you don't got a whole bunch of trees around you, plant some bamboo because bamboo grows wherever. If you got a soggy spot in your yard, now mind you, it'll spread and take over that area. But if you right, somebody said bamboo grows crazy. Yes, it does. But here's the thing. If you're growing bamboo to harvest constantly, to build with, and to burn for a source of energy, man, you cannot do better than growing bamboo because this thing renews and spreads so fast. It's grass. It's a hardwood grass. It's like sugar cane. It grows so fast. Say, can you grow bamboo anywhere? And I'm in Utah. I'm gonna have you Google that because I'm not sure. It should be able to. I'm from Ohio and I used to see bamboo in Ohio, so I don't see why not. Coconut shell as well. But see, coconut shell is only going to grow in certain places. What I'm talking about is universal anywhere on the planet. So, said bamboo is also edible, the root. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know. That's some panda bear stuff, but okay. um, so again, I didn't want to be long. I just wanted to put something on your mind. We're going through an energy crisis and we're going to run out of fuel. If we don't run out of fuel, it'll get to a point where we cannot even afford it. So to me, that's the same as running out of fuel. If you can't afford something in my household, that means ain't no more. So you better start thinking of alternative ways to heat your home, alternative ways to cook your food, and it's right here in your face. Right here in your face. And it ain't nothing you got to do. For instance, you can use your wood or bamboo, twigs, whatever you got, and make you a meal. I don't even got my grill on here because I'm out here doing this. But look, you could sit here. I got this in a barrel. That ain't nothing. This ain't nothing but a doggone beer barrel that I cut a hole in and made it into a rocket stove. I did this years ago. For everybody that been in the greenhouse lounge with me all these years, you know I've had this thing for maybe 20 years. So I've been using this just like this that long. And if you put a grill on top, woo, that's hot. If you put a grill on top, man, you cook your doggone food. If not, you stand around it like to stay warm. It's a fireplace, it's a grill, it's a cooker, it's everything you need. You don't necessarily need a big giant fire pit. I got a fire pit for family gatherings, and I got a fire pit for roasting hogs and pigs, and I got a fire pit to gather around to stay warm. But if you have a smaller area, man, you don't even need a barrel. All you need is like a little grill, man, a little cheap dollar store barbecue grill and put some logs in it and light them up, that is a fire pit. You don't need, I ain't gonna say the brand name of those charcoal briquettes. You don't need that stuff, man. They got us by the nuggets because they got us believing that we need charcoal briquettes to cook with. It's a lot of barbecues that either go running late or they don't happen because, oh man, Eddie ain't bring the doggone charcoal, man. How I'm gonna get the doggone thing on the grill, man? You ain't got the charcoal, man. You ain't telling me to get the charcoal, man. I did. I told you a week ago, man. That was a year ago. You got wood. You know how many times I done been to a backyard boogie and ain't nobody got no charcoal, and we start looking at the trees like, man, which one gonna burn without making our meat taste like a new development in a subdivision? Wood. While you riding down the street, man, stop and pick up the logs. If your neighbor is having a tree cut down, ask, can you have that tree? And they'll even cut it up in certain, look, here's a log right here. I got that from a neighbor that was having a tree chopped down, right? And that doggone log, he said, how big? He said, how big do you want? Ah, she got this thing super tight. What's she doing here? He said, hey, Grammy, ya. He said, how big do you want them? Really? Shoot, about 12 inches, 16 to 12 inches. That big machine kept chopping them, chopping them, chopping them. I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to pull out my chainsaw. I ain't got to do nothing. All I got to do is ask the man or tell him where I want it at. The hard work I got to do is bring it from the front of my house because he leave it in the front, and then I haul it to the back. So, but we got to start thinking outside the box. Storing not just water, not just storing food, because if you ain't got no way to cook your food besides solar, you in a world of trouble. You in a world of trouble. Everybody always look right past wood. We walk past it all day. We throw it away. You have your lawn care people come, your landscapers come to the house and have all that work done. You have people, somebody earlier said wood decking. People be having their decks replaced. Man, take those planks out. Oh, listen, old waterlogged, dry rot 2x4s. Man, you better hold on to that. I don't throw mine away. I stack it up around my house. Now, with termites, yeah, it'll bring termites. But if you are protecting your home from termites, then you should be good. But for the most part, right now, I'm not thinking about termites like that because of the simple fact that, man, we in a pickle. We in a pickle. So your best bet is to find, how many people, tell me another alternative source of energy that you got. Because I'm telling you, I think outside the box. My trailer usually stays on my truck because I don't have a pickup anymore. When I had a pickup, I throw that right in my truck all day. Hey, Lady D said, man, you and Lady Live are totally awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Butane, I don't waste my money. I don't even own any butane. A solar cooker is great. They're super slow. I had one, a friend of mine, Rob, the Sapper Gardener, Ession Family Garden. He had me buy one. I bought one, and I just could not get that thing to stay. It just took so long. And I was like, I'm going to just go back to wood. Solar fire starter, yeah. Solar fire starter, get it started. But if you ain't got nothing to burn, your solar fire starter ain't gonna do nothing for you. Make gas from greens and fermenting them in a drum. See, keep it simple. We don't gotta do none of those extra, go the extra mile with all that. Cause people don't really know the science of making a gasifier. I know they're simple for me and you, but most people are not going to know how to make a gasifier. They're freezing to death, and some scientists come up like, I'll make a gasifier. No, just get the doggone, we don't gotta, let me chill. Most of the time, hey, Gigi's Natural Homestead, most of the time, you know where we screw up the worst. And I'm good for it. Overthinking the most simplest, easiest solutions. You guilty of it because I know I am. The simplest solutions, we overthink it. See, we talking about some trying to stay warm and trying to cook our food, and now we talking about gasifiers, burning plastics and all that. Man, keep it simple. Hey, butterfly effect. If we just keep it simple and learn how to work simply, then add on to it and make it a little more complex if that's what you want to do. But it's also a waste of time, a waste of energy, a waste of everything. You just don't have the time to be sitting around doing that in a pinch. So honestly, always saying to myself, why didn't I think of that? Me too. It's so simple. My wife is notorious for just telling me, just do this. And I'd be like, I built a chicken coop years ago, and I built them a hotel. And it took me forever. And she said, why don't you just make them a box? I don't think they care about windows. I don't think they care about lights inside. I don't think they care about all these fancy kinds of wood and paneling you want to put. I don't think they need all that. And I said, you know what? I think you're right. Simple. I had been working on that thing night and day for months, and I still had chickens running around the yard with nowhere to go. Sometime, family, right now, while we're in this pickle that we're all in, we gotta keep it simple as we possibly can. If you got an old table going out, somebody said something and cracked on me the other day when I caught that swarm of bees. They said, is that a chair that you sitting them on? Yes. It was an old kitchen chair that I have no longer have any use for. And I cut the back off of it, and I burned the back. I burned the whole tall back to go to the chair, and I set my doggone hive boxes on the seating part. Nobody knew. So that's crazy because my neighbor just sent me a message earlier about his trees being cut down tomorrow. I told him to save the wood for me. Man, I'm telling you, what's up, B Rich, man? What's going on? So, you can make a passive solar box out of scraps, and yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't gotta build anything if you just driving. We gotta keep it simple, family. Yeah, just drive around and pick up some wood and bring it to the house. You don't gotta build anything. All of that extra technological stuff means you know how to do it. In a pinch, when you're freezing, you're going to have time holding a hammer. You're going to have time. You're going to bust your hand open trying to get the nail. And guess what's easier? Lighting this log up. Instead of you made one simple job into 5 different jobs. You wasting your energy building. And that's the other part about alternative energy that we need to think about is this. For every energy that's going to be produced, there's energy that has to go in. If we're going to be burning energy, hey, beauty in the garden, if we're going to be burning energy, that energy had to come from somewhere. So that means you had to burn energy to go get the energy that you're going to burn. for me to go get the wood, even though it was free to me and it was plentiful, I still had to pick that wood up and bring it to the back after about 50 to 100 trips. Tired, sore, hurting, aching, you swinging an axe. I'm hurt up, but that was the price of my energy that I had to pay to be able to do this. So to spend the energy, it takes energy. Well, like it takes money to make money. It takes energy to make energy. Other than that, I don't got to swing. I don't got to hammer nothing. I don't got to build nothing. I don't. We past that. We are so past that, family. We're past trying to do too much for the little simplest things. So, right, it's good exercise too. Say I got a lot of old wood fence from a neighbor and plan to build a chicken coop. You can even make it simpler and just go get some pallets. With pallets, now that you got those fencing boards, you don't need no 2x4s or 4x4s to link them all together. If you just go get some free pallets, boom, free pallets. The only thing, that's free wood, free energy. The only thing is you need to make sure that what was this pallet used for? If it was used to haul chemicals around, hey, so good gardener, then you might want to refrain from burning it, you know, because you don't want to be burning those chemicals in this smoke. You breathing that stuff up. But if you got some fresh pallets that was used just to haul groceries into the grocery store, every single grocery store, big box store, every last one of them got a mound of pallets behind their store with nowhere to take them to. I know a bunch of places here in South Carolina, they will pay you to take them. Free. I got pallets all inside my greenhouse. Cause all I did was have to go hook my trailer up and go pick up as many as I wanted. Let me see. Can get pallets too and get sawdust for your compost toilet? Exactly. Um, Say get all the pine chemicals stuck in you talking about creosote. You're gonna get creosote no matter what you burn, no matter what kind of wood you burn. Some just burn cleaner than others, but for the most part, you're going to get that creosote. Matter of fact, we got creosote even over in our beast smokers. I lit my smoker the other day, and the whole lid of it caught on fire. So I had to scrape all the creosote off. So you have to make sure that your fireplace is clean, your chimney is clean, or you'll burn your whole house down. So frankly, if you ask me, I say get you something like this, get you a little drum or get you a little grill, and only go inside burning if you really have to. So other than that, I'm gonna take you over here. So I'm gonna show you, and it's fun, it's soothing. It's soothing to watch the wood burn. It's soothing. Just sit there by the fire and get it going. I don't got my normal stuff out here, but see if we can't stoke it. Stoke that bad boy. This is a hood fire right here. Ain't nothing better than a good fire, y'all. Nothing. There we go. That's gonna get something popping. That's gonna get something popping in a minute. Yeah. There we go. Let that air get in there. There we go. Open up an air pit so that air can get in there. Stack them up like that. scrape that so that air hit in there real good. Watch that thing take off in a second. Watch. This is the best part right here. Making it so they get that oxygen up in there. Look at that thing. There it is. Let that thing get some air to it. There it is. There it is. Ain't nothing better. Ain't nothing more soothing. And you want to know something else? That smoke keep bugs away. All that good smoke keep bugs away, man. And it's nothing better than being outside on your land. Beautiful day like this. Beautiful day. Fire going, sun going down. And guess what? Didn't cost me a dime. Didn't cost me a dime. Not 1 cent. Not 1 red cent. So not only am I enjoying cleaning my yard, but I'm also showing you an alternative way of energy that's free. And all you got to do, the only thing, you don't got to sign up for nothing. You don't got to go in your wallet. You don't got to pull out your credit cards. All you got to do is go around your neighborhood and picking up people's, we're going to call it yard waste. Where can you get bamboo starts? Man, you can drive down. Listen, I wouldn't buy bamboo. That's like, where can I buy some grass? I wouldn't buy bamboo. If you drive, and now that you know about it, start paying attention, you know where bamboo grows the best. Soggy, swampy areas, all anywhere. And the best place to find bamboo, while you driving down the road, look down off to the side in the drainage ditches. When you look down and see in them drainage ditches, bamboo all day. Now, if the city come and they keep that clean, the bamboo shoots, the roots, be careful. Because if you step on that bamboo after it been cut by one of those lawnmowers, those city lawnmowers, it'll go through your foot because they're sharp as knives, literally. So, yes, it is true, Donna, y'all. So all you got to do, take a shovel and dig up one of those bamboo roots. They spread like a plague. Those bamboo roots spread like mustard, I promise you. You only need a few of them, and in about a year, 1 year, you're gonna see a significant difference in how much more bamboo you got now. And that's gonna keep doubling and tripling and quadrupling every year. It's gonna be out of control. So you always have to either use it or you have to burn it constantly. That's how fast bamboo grows. Now, if GG Natural said, yes, indeed, I'm gonna tell you this. If you here in the Carolinas, either North or South Carolina, or you in Florida, if you're buying bamboo, if you're purchasing bamboo, that means you got money to throw away and you ain't got nothing else to do. Because bamboo, I could walk to this end of this block and go get some bamboo. I kid you not. And you know, you could get some cardboard. The only reason I won't say go to burning too much cardboard, and I'm gonna tell you why. One, it's toxic because of all the crap that it's made out of. But here's the worst reason why I don't want, well, 2 worst reasons why I wouldn't suggest get cardboard to burn. One, it burns super fast. You could take a big pile of cardboard and it'd be burned out in 10, 15 minutes. Tops, in the rain. Okay, that's another one. If it rains a little bit, cardboard, it'll put the fire out and you won't be able to get that thing back started ever. Wood, it'll start raining, but the core of that wood will still be burning inside. So sometimes you can even see a fire so hot it'll be burning in the rain. So it's hard to put out a wood fire. Now, the worst part of all, why I don't like burning cardboard unless I have to, because of the cinders. Cinders from cardboard and processed paper products fly up in the air. When you burn paper or cardboard, the cinder will fly up in the air and it'll go 20, 30, 40 feet up before it burn out. Depending on how big the cinder is, it'll fly all the way up there and land right in one of these pine trees. I got a, what kind of tree is this again? She always tell me with not a spruce tree, but this tree catches on like gasoline. I'm gonna show you how flammable uh, this tree is. I always forget the name of this doggone thing, but it loves water in wet places. A spruce tree. Now let me show you. If you got a pine tree, pine needles, the oil in the needles and the oil in the pine cones is like gasoline. It will blow you up. So if you have a pine tree, you have a wonderful, incredible source of cypress. Thank you, Grammy midwife. Thank you. Cypress tree. What I call it, a spruce? I always think of Cypress Hill. That's another thing. But yes, the resin on the pine tree and the resin in the pine cones, in the pine needles, will light better than anything you know, except for one thing, except for this cypress tree. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna bring you with me though. Look just like a pine tree, don't it? It looked just like a pine tree. Only difference is it's soft as baby hair. It's soft as baby hair. Here's the sweet part though. The sweet part, now I cut the grass, but let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. See this? Let me make sure ain't no snakes in it. Okay. Here's what falls. This is not an evergreen. It looks like a pine tree, but it's not an evergreen. So it literally sheds every year. This is the sweet part. Watch this. This how flammable this is. That oil in that tree will be burnt out in seconds. Look how hotter and taller that fire burnt. It's nothing like it. Listen, I cleared my whole land. My land used to be filled with trees. Filled with trees, like big giant cedar trees, all kind of crazy trees, right? Gum trees. I cut all that down when I bought this house. And I kept that one. Lady Liz said, don't cut that one. That's my tree. That's my favorite tree. Leave it alone. And I'm so glad I did, because that gives me a source of energy. A source of energy that you will spend a fortune for. You know? You will spend a fortune for that kind of fuel that I just threw on there. A handful of that will get a fire started like that. You don't need a whole, if the sun hit it just right through a magnifying glass, that thing off and running. So what I do every year, I rake all of it up and I go put it in a trash bag and I put it in storage. Right, bamboo is grass, correct. Let me see. Resin from the pine will clog your chimney. Never use pine wood cones, needles. Yeah, I wouldn't do that in a chimney, because that creosote, you will burn your house down. Thank you, Lonnie. Thank you for that. So, any questions before I go? Like I said, I didn't want to be on here long. I just wanted to put something on your mind, like, hey, You walking right past a great energy source and we don't even think about it. We so busy and we so technological now. If we can't pull it up with our thumbs, we think it doesn't exist. What's up, Ant4 Barbecue? What's up, brother? We think if we can't do it like this, if we can't figure it out twiddling our thumbs on the phone or the iPad, it don't exist. Somebody earlier said about the energy source. Why would that be? How can wood be a source of energy? See, it's still people out there that just don't know. They just don't know. We live in, and it's hard for me. That's why I get so frustrated sometimes. It's hard for me to realize this world has changed that much to the point people kind of don't really know how to survive. Some of the questions that I'm asked sometimes, I'm like, are you serious? I really need to stop getting frustrated because they really just don't know. They really just don't know. And it's amazing to me. Yeah, Donna, yeah. Yes, you gotta remind yourself too. So yeah. So anyway, can you repeat the message, please? I just re-entered. Lee, what do you mean by repeat the message? You mean stop and talk to you over 622 people? About what? Stop and repeat them. I didn't understand it. So anyway, any questions before I go? Real quick? Nah, yada yada. Nothing. Led just agreed it's not good, but okay if you get your chimney sweep off. If you burn wood that's high in oils like pine, you gonna have to clean your chimney almost after every single burn. That's how much residue it leaves behind. That's how much resin that pine leaves behind. You can do it, but I promise you, it's a mess. That sticky goo that's in there, that stuff light up like gasoline. Who taught you what you know? How can I learn too? I'm gonna tell you who taught me, and I'm gonna tell you how you can learn. Read. It's the oldest pastime in the world. We don't read anymore. Everybody is too lazy to read. Everybody is waiting for somebody else to tell them what to do. When the knowledge is right there in a billion trillion different books, all you got to do is ask, and now it's even easier. The same thing you just typed to me and asked, how did I learn and how can you learn? You're looking at the device that can tell you. Any question you have is right here on the device that you're using to ask me. I know this generation has been using these new fandangled technological advancements to watch monkeys ride a bicycle. Watch a dude jump off the roof into a frozen pool, making your butt cheeks clap. Out of all the things that this computer in your face can do for you to enhance your life, we use it for the dumbest stuff. We use it to keep us entertained. And you know what? I'm not talking about you. I'm no different than you. I'm no different. How many times in the middle of the night you might have to wake up and go pee? Maybe I'm telling my age. Wake up and go pee. You come back to bed, and before you come back to bed, you grab your device, you look at what time it is. Next thing you know, oh, who just emailed me? Or next thing you know, you're on Facebook. Next thing you know, you're on Instagram. Next thing you know, you're on YouTube watching a 2-hour lead farmer video. Next thing you know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's time to go to work. Out of all of this you've been doing and your hand hurt, your hand is numb, you done switch hands like 3 times. You done did this so much. When you finally get some sleep, or if you can, ask yourself, what did you learn? Most of the time, you have not learned anything. You may have laughed 400 times, but you didn't learn that dang on thing that's gonna help you with surviving this game we doing. Nothing. Nothing. So everything you need to know, we don't have to it's not a secret. It's all the knowledge is right here in our face. Everything I do, I'm gonna tell you this. This is a true story. I'm only on this video, only on this platform for so long. Yes, I've had long videos, but for the most part, you know, anywhere around an hour. I got a life after that hour on YouTube. And if I showed you what I do all day, you just wouldn't believe it. If you see what a lot of us homesteaders, gardeners, preppers, if you really saw what we really do, once this camera go off, you wouldn't believe it. It's so much stuff for the people that really don't do this. It's so much stuff that we can't show you because I would have to have a GoPro strapped to my head 24/7. If I did that, number one, you're gonna see a whole bunch of crazy stuff between me and Lady Led. But number two, you just gonna be like, this dude never sit down. He never sit down. I promise you this. You know one of the biggest things my wife fussed at me about? Because I don't sit still. I don't. I don't sit still when I'm eating. I'm walking and I'm eating. I'm writing when I'm eating. I'm going through the house. I'm drinking. I'm walking. I'm moving something. I'm walking. Because I'm constantly doing something. And if I'm not doing something, I'm writing something down that I need to do and sticking that on the refrigerator, sticking it on the wall. So when I walk past that part of my house, I'm like, oh, God, that's right. Gotta go get some gas. Oh, that's right. I gotta do a video. Oh, that's right. Gotta go get that sale on them blueberries. Oh, that's right. I gotta go see that if they still got that thing on sale. All freaking day. I don't sit around watching TV. I promise you. Now, I like a good movie like The Next Man. I will sit down with my family and watch a good movie. For the most part, listen to me close. If the movie ain't the bomb, this is me. After a while, I'm like this. That movie better be hitting, and it better start hitting quick. I don't hang around for one of them ones that's long and drawn out, and then you find out at the end of the movie, the butler was the monster the whole time. I don't stick around for them. I don't got time for that. I like a good movie like everybody. It better be the bomb though, or I've been like, I could be spending this time doing something completely different. I could be spending this time doing something way more productive than watching this garbage. Is not teaching me nothing. It's not entertaining. I haven't laughed. I don't care. So what do? I promise you this. Me and Lady Led will be sitting there watching some crazy movie, and her face is like this, my face is like this. I said, hey, I'm gonna go live. She said, yeah, because I got some t-shirts to print out. You know, this was a wash. Nah, I can't sit and do nothing for that long, even when I'm hurt. When I'm hurt, I'm doing something. I'm writing something down. I'm on my lawn tractor, something. You can always do something. So it ain't like I'm some kind of super guru. This is the way everybody used to live. This is the way that everybody used to live. You got up early, you made your bed, washed your tail, washed your mouth, and then you on with your day. Your bed was made for the rest of the day because you ain't supposed to get back in it. If you make your bed every single day, It keeps you busy because you're reluctant to mess your covers back up before it's time. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy. Lady Leia make the bed every day religiously. Religiously. So we don't wind back up in the bed. That's a whole nother video. But you dig what I'm saying. We just to keep you, that's a deterrent. So you don't go back in there. You got stuff to do. Look at this. Free energy. I'm warm all the way over here because it's kind of chilly out here. And I ain't got no sleeves on or nothing. But man, I can feel that fire way over here. Hey, Courtney. We about to go, Courtney. Any questions? I just want to keep it simple. This is so simple, y'all. This whole mess that we in right now, a lot of the solutions are simple. Even I'm not gonna start talking about politics today. I know people don't like that. They don't like hearing the truth. But I'm gonna tell you this. Most of our solutions, for as bad as things are right now, that's the simplest things you could do. You outside by the fire yourself, Vester? It's a beautiful thing, ain't it? I can see clouds of bugs all around me, over me. But I'm in this cloud of smoke, so they ain't bothering me. That's right, Papa Cheesy. Ession Family Garden, that's my man right there. Said, just got in, keep it going, brother. Man, I want to, but I better get in this house. And it's getting chilly, and my fire about to be out in a minute. So I don't want everybody to be out here on a 3 or 4 hour live. This is what I will do. I will ask everybody this. How many people still need another alternative source of energy? You looking for a good deal on a solar power generator? Anybody? Anybody? I may just have something for you. I got a video coming out. I got the new hotness that I really want to show everybody. Family. They already got, everybody lights keep going out. How many people lights keep going out every day? For no reason. They'll be out for 15 minutes. They'll be out for an hour. They'll be out for 5 hours. How many people? What is it called when they do that? But they're making it so that's what they do now. It's normal. We used to freak out about it. Now that's just the thing, right? Okay. Well, here's the deal. If you don't have any solar energy and you have not stocked up any firewood, yeah, the rolling black house, that's what they call it. If you have not stocked up any wood, if you do not have any solar power, man, you better rethink your situation. I'm just saying, rethink your situation. I don't think this is what I want you to do so you can feel me. Because I don't want to get all into the serious stuff. I did that last night. I was mad after that video. I was mad at myself for getting that serious. This is what I want you to do. If you can, I want you to go around your house for 2 hours. I ain't even saying all day. If you want to go hard, do it all day. This is what I want you to do. Just take a note and write down how many times you used electricity in just 2 hours. You use electricity so much. Thank you, Lisa Nelson. Said, thanks for spreading the knowledge. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my very best. For 2 hours, go around your house and just look. Every time you got to go to the bathroom, you hit the light switch, right? Boom, be light. Bathroom light switch. You hit the garbage disposal to eat up the food. You hit the switch for the garbage disposal, right? You gotta wash dishes. You come in there, you cut on the microwave, you cut on your air fryer, you cut on your rice cooker, you cut on your porch light for the pizza man coming. Everything you do all day, you don't even think about how much power you use because it's just at the flick of a wrist. With the flick of a wrist. With the flick of a fingertip changes your life dramatically and you don't think twice about it every day. How many people have a way to refrigerate your food? I'm going to give you two things. I'm going to do 2 videos in one day. I'm going to do 2 videos in one day, and I'm not going to do them live. I'm just going to do a video, a couple of quick videos, so I can give you something. Because there's a lot of us that do not have another source of refrigeration besides that big monster refrigerator you got in your house. That stop looking at that thing. Or your deep freezer. Stop looking at that thing. Because it's going to take a lot to keep those suckers running, even if you got a solar power generator. A lot of us don't have a huge solar power generator. You have maybe a 250 watt, 350 watt solar power station, right? That's average. That's what you can afford. But how are you going to keep your refrigerator running? I'm going to show you how to keep your refrigerator running for days on end with just something as simple as an Energizer P320. Okay? So, I'm going to do that tomorrow. No, whether I want to or not, family, I'm telling you, I keep putting it off, but I have to show this to you. And I'm going to be honest with you, I got 3 favorites. I got 3 favorites. Everybody always like, Leah, what's your favorite? Leah, what's your favorite? Now that I've been doing this so long and I've dealt with so many different brands, the ones that I have dealt with that's been flawless. Flawless. I ain't saying I don't like no other ones. I'm just talking about the ones that's been flawless for me. Biochar V, Energizer, and Blue Eddy. Biochar V, Energizer, and Blue Eddy. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a closet Jackery fan. I don't like saying it much, you know. I don't tell nobody. I don't say that in public. Biochar V, Energizer, Blue Eddy, and I'm a closet Jackery fan. Now I'm gonna tell you this: if you hold tight, I'm gonna be able to save you some money on all of those. Okay? Because there's a lot of people out there that's waiting to purchase all of those things, but they're like waiting on that coupon. Leah, where's the coupon? I get your emails. Where can you save me some money? I'm switching to this. I'm switching. Can you say? I'm gonna be able to do that. No matter what, I'm gonna put out a video tomorrow. Linda, Petty, if you hold on, you just spelled it correctly, but put the RV onto the booze. Put them together. But I tell you this, wait till tomorrow and I'll hook you up, all right? Because we have to start thinking outside the box. And how many people purchase the Energizer P320 or you got a Biochar V refrigerator that I got you save some money on? How many people? I guess still get those emails. They ain't no joke. They flawless. Or the Blue Eddy, they flawless. I got a lot of different products, but some of them I'm like, or some of them I'm not done testing yet. So I can't put them in the ring yet. So to me, those are hand down my flawless. Hey, Andale Homestead, good to see you. So I'm gonna get out of here. We've been on here for 1 hour almost exactly. You bought a Biochar V W White, can't beat them. So I'm about to do this again, and we going hard again. So please be ready. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a video, and then I'm gonna go live about it. This is not for views for me. This is more, listen, trying to put out the information. So it's gonna be a little rough. So bear with me. You purchased the FF Power 2001. Okay. Big power. Then we gonna do a big powerhouse. I'm a battle of the Titans. We gonna do a battle of the Titans, big generators. So please bear with me because I gotta get in this garden. I got a lot of work to do, but I also want to save you some money at the same time because with the energy crisis and the stuff we all going through, thank you, Monica M. We need something. We need. Listen, do you see them big people giving us anything? I see them sending money over there to help beat people up. They have not helped us with energy at all. I'm just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. They have not helped us with any solutions to this energy crisis at all. Just saying. So if they ain't gonna do it, we gotta help each other do it. So I'm here for you. All right. Lead Farmer 73. I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm gonna sit out here by this fire for another good hour. Cause now that they got black bears and alligators out here, I don't think this Glock is gonna help me do nothing with no black bear. So, and that gator skin is tough as steel. I'm gonna get out of here. I might have to call Gigi's Natural and Eco Neighbor to tell me how to deal with these crocodiles. we got freaking alligators now. What the hell is going on? Family, we got alligators and bears in South Carolina. I can't make this up. So I used to love being out here in the dark. Now, I got to keep my head on swivel. So I got a couple things to show you guys. Just hang out, okay? Just hang out. I got you. I promise. I'm going to actually start setting stuff up out here to get it done tomorrow. All right? Lead Farmer 73, I love y'all. Be safe. Be safe. Think about alternative ways of energy for your house, for heating, and for cooking. I love you, and I'm out. Peace.